PatentPlex is a tool that you access from the website. And on the PatentPlex page, there's a box to enter any US patent number. It can be an application number, a publication number, or an issued patent number. And where a sequence of digits could be more than one, you can see that we help you disambiguate. So in this case, I want the issued patent, so I'm going to select that. And now we have a page that is just chock full of information about this patent. So at the top, we have the title of the patent, and we have 4 tabs full of different kinds of information that I'll go through. So at the top left, we just have a summary of important application data. We give you the owner, the status, the examiner. All the numbers and dates that you care about are here for easy reference. And you can see that we also have the expiration date, and we even add the patent term adjustment for you. So we've added the 198 days to the the regular 20-year term to get the actual true expiration date. The one caveat is that we don't check for terminal disclaimers. So if that's something that is important for you, you'll need to check that on your own. And down below, we have some cool graphical tools. So the first one is a patent timeline. And what we do here is we take all the important events in the lifetime of this patent, and we just show them to you for easy access. So we have priority dates, filing dates, all the important events from the prosecution history, office actions, appeals, RCEs, et cetera. For issued patents, you'll see the issue date, and you'll also see the maintenance fee due dates, and the expiration date is here as well. And the red bar that we have is the current date, just to put everything in perspective. And then down below, we have the patent family tree for this patent. The patent number that we entered is this one in green, and all the ones in yellow are family members of this patent. And patent trees can get big and complex, so we work really hard to make it easy to view these. You can zoom in and out, you can move things around. And we also have a full screen mode. And if you put your browser in full screen mode, then it gets much easier to see everything. So you can see that the family trees include PCT applications, and it also includes foreign applications. So we have an issued patent in China, and we have a pending application in Europe still. So I'll get out of full screen mode. And for the family tree, there's not a lot of room to put details of the patents in the family tree. But we do have another tab where we list the family members. So we have this family list tab. And you can see here that we're listing all the family members. And we got all the details, all the numbers, the dates, et cetera, just to give you easy access to all the information you need about the family. Going back to the first tab here, there's a bunch of cool stuff on the top right of this page that I haven't gone over yet. The first one is a tool that we call Patent Analyzer. And I describe this as a re-implementation of the Google Patents interface as if it was designed by a patent attorney. So we basically make it more useful for you. So we have all the parts of the patent here. We have the title of the patent at the top. We have the abstract at the top. On the right, we have the drawings. Next to the drawings, we have the reference labels, along with the text of the reference labels. And this is nice because often when you're looking at the drawings, it's not obvious what is there. So having the text of the reference labels right next to it makes it much easier to understand what is going on in the drawings. And then we have a column for the claims, and we have a column for the specification. And one nice thing about the way we do it is that all of these columns are independently scrollable. So you can look at claim 1 and the bottom of the specification side by side. In Google Patents, you can't do that. If you scroll down, everything scrolls off the screen, so you can no longer see the claims and stuff like that. And then there's one more cool thing that we do. You can highlight words and phrases with your mouse. So I just selected the phrase action graph. And then if we look over in the left column, we tell you that this phrase is in the specification 53 times, and it's in the claims 6 times. And we highlight it everywhere it appears, so you can see, exactly where action graph appears in the spec. And you can also highlight more than one thing. So I'll highlight request, I'll put that in blue. I'll highlight entity. I'll put that, I don't know, in green. So if you ever need to analyze the claims of a patent, if you're doing like an infringement analysis, an invalidity analysis, or even sometimes when you're looking at prior art that's cited in an office action, it can be very convenient to use this tool to give yourself a better understanding of exactly what the claims mean by highlighting these claim terms in the spec. So this is a tool that a lot of people really like. So I'll go back to the main PatentPlex page. Another thing that we do here is we automatically generate claim charts for you. And I'll go ahead and do that. So when you click this button, we generate a Word document. And that Word document has a claim chart for this patent. So the Word document has a table, and in the table, every limitation has its own row. So this is something that you can easily spend 30 minutes, 45 minutes doing on your own. And in 2 seconds, we can go ahead and generate a blank claim chart for you. And then another thing we do is we have direct links for this patent at other websites that you go to, Google Patents, USPTO, eSpaceNet, stuff like that. Some of my favorites are the assignments database at the Patent Office and the maintenance fee payments page at the Patent Office. The Patent Office makes it kind of a pain to get to these pages for an individual patent, so we have direct links for you. So you can instantly get to the assignments to see who owns the patent, and you can instantly get to see, make sure that the maintenance fees are paid up, or even pay them if you need to make a payment. So for me, if I ever need to go to those pages, I don't start at the Patent Office. I go to PatentPlex first, and then I click the links to get there because it saves me time. And then one other cool thing we do is we provide the image file wrapper for you. So if you don't want to deal with pair, or if pair is down, you can come to PatentPlex and get access instead. So you can see we have a list of documents in the file wrapper, and each one has a link. So you can go ahead and click the link to download the PDF, as you can see here. And we even have a few sort of modifications to the way that we present the image file wrapper. So first, by default, we highlight the boring stuff that you probably don't care about, things like non-patent literature and stuff like that. So we just give you the list of things that you're most likely to care about. If you do want to see the entire image file wrapper, you can click the Show All button, and then you get everything. And then one other variation we have is an option to show you only the documents relating to IDSs. People like this when they are working on their pre-issuance checklists, and they want to make sure, for example, that the examiner has considered all the references that have been cited. Just a really nice way to get access to those documents. And then in the last tab, we make it easy to proofread this patent. We have a button where you can just click the button, and we'll get the text of the patent, and then we'll show you the proofreading results. And these are like the same kind of proofreading results that I went over before.